Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discussing about top Git commands in 10 minutes. This video is very helpful for freshers and experienced people who don't have knowledge on Git. Please watch this video till end, then you will get clear idea about Git. What is Git? Here Git is nothing but it is a version control system, and the mainly Git will tracks code changes and manage history. Even it is a distributed system and everyone has a copy. Mainly this Git we work with GitHub, GitLab and Bitbucket. Now let's discuss about branching process. So many of the organizations they will follow the same branching process. Let's discuss one by one. The first branch is master or main. This master or main branch is having production code. That means whatever the code is running on production, that same code is available on master branch. Now coming to, let's discuss hotfix branch. Hotfix branch is urgent production fixes. Let's take one example. This month you did production deployment. Maybe after production deployment, maybe every production deployment most probably we will do on Friday. So after Friday deployment, if you found any issues, what we can do immediately, we can create hotfix branch on top of a master branch. That means master branch and your hotfix branch is having same code, and we will do the changes for the fix. So again, those hotfix branches will move to the production. That is the hotfix branches purpose. Now, this month production deployment is completed. Now our target is for next month. For next month, I have maybe a couple of changes we need to implement. In that case, what we need to do, we need to create multiple branches. Now, first thing is we need to create release branches for next month using master code. Means master branch is having the latest code. On top of that one, we need to create the release branch. Again, we need to create develop branch on top of release branch. Now, first time we'll have same code having master, develop and release. Now, from maybe tomorrow onwards, our team will start the development for next month release. So, in that purpose, what happened? If your team is having 5 people, maybe 5 people are working 5 different tasks. In that case, what we will do? First, we need to create our feature branch. Let's take, I'm working on one module. What I will do, just I will create my feature branch using development code. Now, master is having same code, release branch is having same code, and develop branch is having same code, and my feature branch is also saving code. Now, I'll do my changes on my feature branches. So once those feature branches changes are done, then what I will do, I'll move that code to the develop branch. Again, from develop branch to release branch. So this will happen like that. Okay, this is the branching process. Now let's discuss about setup and basic. Now, this is basically git CLI. We are performing these operations. First one is git init. This git init command will help you to initialize the repo. Next one is the git clone. This git clone will help you to clone code from your repository. Whether if you are working for a Bitbucket or GitHub or GitLab, just we need to provide our repository link here. In this case, what it will do, it will clone, it will download code from your repository to your local machine. Now, before doing clone, we need to provide some access. In that purpose, like what we need to do, let's take one example. In our team is using Bitbucket. For Bitbucket repository, we will have the username, password, and all things. Before what we need to do, just we need to config those login details to git CLI using git config -- global username, your username, and git config global username. That means your git CLI will have access for that specific repository. Now, daily deployment. So now you are working on some code changes. Okay, today you clone the latest code from the develop branch and you created your feature branch and you are doing some changes. Now your task is you need to move the changes to the develop and release branch. So once you did your changes, first we need to check git status. What are the files you did changes from your end? Now, okay, now you found maybe 2 files are changing. Okay, now you need to add those files to the stage files. You need to convert those files to stage files. For that, what we need to use? We need to use git add file.py. That is your file name. In this case, what happened? Whatever the changes you did on files, we are doing the stage file. Now we need to do the commit. So these files, we need to do the commit using git commit -m message. The message is nothing but what are the changes you did for that file and commit changes. Now we need to push our changes to the specific branch. So if you are working on feature branch, just we need to git push origin your feature branch. It will push to the feature branch. That is the process. Now branching and merging. Now So now your latest code changes are available in your feature branch. Now your task is need to move that changes to the develop and release branch. So in that case, like what happened, these are the commands will help you. Now first thing is git branch feature login. This means it will help you to create the branch. Okay, first command will help you to create a branch, and the second one is you need to check out or you need to check out the your feature branch. Git checkout feature login switch branch. Now you need to merge into dollar branch using merge command. Now if you want to, if you are facing any conflicts, just we need to use the resolve conflict add and commit. Now history and undo. So basically like what happened, we will get the visual history using this command git log ---- online ---- graph and difference. So this git space diff will show the difference between the your files. And git checkout file.py. If you want to do any let's take one example, you did some changes on your file, but you need to take the changes back. For that case, what happened, we'll do the git checkout file.py, undo local changes. That means the changes will be done local. Now git reset hard reset to the last commit. That means okay, you already did the commit, you need to come back to the commits. In that case, like what happened, we'll do the git reset hard thing. Now commit is there. Now if you want to commit, undo a commit safely by using revert command. So what we'll do, just we'll do the git revert and we'll use the commit ID. In that case, like what happened, it will do the commit safely from the repository. Summary. So basically the git mainly it will use for the version control system, and the branches it will help for the safe parallel development, and workflow basically it will happen like this. Clone, first we need to clone the code from the git, and branch and code, add, commit, push and merge. Essential commands mostly we'll use for the init, clone, add, commit, push, pull, merge and reset. The mainly as of now I discussed these commands. If you are these commands using git CLI command, most probably in real-time scenarios, some of the organizations what they will do, instead of doing this git CLI command, directly we can do all the git operations using any one of the IDE. So for development purpose, we'll use multiple IDs like Eclipse, IntelliJ. So in that case, like what we'll do, just if you are using Eclipse IDE, directly what we will do, just we'll set up the git configuration in Eclipse IDE. So whenever if you want to clone the code from the repository, we'll clone the code from the repository using the Eclipse, and we'll do the push from the Eclipse. This type of operations, whatever we are doing in git CLI, everything will perform on IDE. That's it guys. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you.